Whoa, we live. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Getting things set up in it. Continuing with the Arsenal career mode, I was gonna play whatever it's flipping called. Ultimate Team. There you go. That's the one. But I lost my motivation. I kind of want to finish this season a bit. Yeah, I'm not feeling Ultimate Team. I'm not feeling it. Might have to calibrate my microphone a little bit better. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. We have the opportunity to manage the Portuguese national team. I think I kind of just want to manage England. If I get the England job, I'll take that. But I don't think that I really want to manage any other national team at the minute. Because I'm doing a career mode, like a Road to Glory type career mode as well. That I'm kind of hoping that I can do like a manager. I can do an international team, a different international team with that, and I'll probably start off with, whatever the first offer I get. That as long as they're semi decent, then I probably would take something like that. But for the time being, I just want to keep it sort of. At the minute, I'm happy to just manage to manage England and Arsenal. Like that would be pretty good. So for any of you who haven't been around for a little bit, we are top of the league with a game in hand as well, which is good because we did drop points actually against Spurs, which absolutely kicked myself for ultimately. In the end, at the end of that last episode that we streamed. Moving on to our transfer hub, guys. I do appreciate people coming in and giving me sort of options and and stuff like that. I do appreciate it genuinely, but at the same time, if you guys could just please respect that this is my stream, my channel, and I will take on board things that you guys say. Please don't think that just because I don't do something that you guys have told me to do, don't think that I've just disregarded what you've said, because I'm not like that, guys. I do take things that you guys say on board, but obviously ultimately when it comes to making the final decision, that is up to me. And like I say, I do have my own ideas of things that I want to do in my mind. At the minute, I have made a lot of signings already, and I don't want to completely rock the boat and go into an Arsenal career mode with a completely, new team in the first season. I don't want to do that. I want to give everybody a fair chance and see what happens, and we'll take it from there. That being said, I will be looking to bring in some talent. Just keeping an eye on these boys at the minute. Keep tabs on Wan-Bissaka and also Kimpembe as well. Cool. Alright. It's just trying to remember where I'm at, which is really hard. It's really difficult when you're not constantly playing it. We're going to bear in mind that Ramsey's going to be leaving. We'll bring in Rabiot and possibly Ferry as well. Another defender would be ideal. At least one more defender, so that would be pretty good. Another right back, I think. Just trying to plan ahead, but for the time being, we have an away game coming up in the league against Brighton and Hove Albion. We're looking to extend our lead at the top of the table. Hopefully we can achieve that. I've not seen Nick Pope for a while, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm sorry to be a little bit annoying. Because it's Brighton, now no offence if you are a Brighton fan, but because it's Brighton and it's not a huge game, and we're in a good position, we're sitting quite well at the top of the league, and even though we can extend our lead even further here, what's exciting me is well, what's good, kind of good, is the fact that we're playing Brighton, but in 2 days' time we have Liverpool. So if I come into this game now against Brighton and I can rest a couple of the big boys, then happy days, because those rested big boys are going to be for that game, because that is the game. We beat Liverpool and that's a good win. That is a good win. Do you know what I mean? Beating Brighton is kind of, no offence Brighton fans, beating Brighton from an Arsenal perspective, that should be standard. That should be standard, right? It's not a given, but it should be a given and it should be standard. Hi Robbie, welcome to the stream. Yes, I do. I don't think your name is actually Robbie. But I'm going to call you Robbie because that's what your channel name is. I doubt that you're called Robbie Rotten. But, yeah, I do like Everton. I've got a lot of respect for Everton. But we're going to be playing Liverpool just 2 days after this Brighton game. And then we have Fulham. So it would be ideal to rest some players. And then, yeah, save some big boys for the Liverpool game. What players do I like from Everton? I like Jordan Pickford. I think he gets a lot of harsh criticism, Pickford. I really like Pickford. I like his attitude. He's proper passionate, Pickford, and I love that. I love that kind of player. I like Richarlison. He's like at the different end of the spectrum for me. He's a quality player. He is absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, you guys have Theo as well, Theo Walcott, and obviously I love that guy. He's not at his best anymore, but he's been doing decent for you guys, I think. Keane as well. Michael Keane's a good young centre-back. Leighton Baines, what a veteran he's been for you guys as well, for Everton. Good player. I'm just thinking. Who else have you guys got? I'd have to say my favourite current Everton player has got to be Richarlison. He's absolute quality. Right, Miguel Almiro. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I do like him, yeah. I do. Not many players that I don't like, to be fair. I like everybody, me. We're going to play Pope. Give him an opportunity. I'm going to play Ains in this game and rest Bellerin for Liverpool. Scored a good goal against Liverpool a couple of years ago. I'm an Arsenal fan. Hence the career mode. I know sometimes people play as teams that they don't necessarily support in career mode, but yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan through and through. From a young age, to be fair. I'm going to keep Kolasinac and play Rodriguez against Liverpool because I'm happy with that. I'm happy with either of those playing, to be fair. Davy Klaassen as well. Yeah, he's decent. He's a decent little player. I'm going to rest. Oh, I've got to be careful now. Because I could do with resting both Ramsey and Torreira. I think I'm going to play Dennis. I want to rest Sarabia and I want to start him over Ozil against Liverpool because Sarabia has been turning up lately and Ozil hasn't. So I want to give Ozil the opportunity to try and redeem himself a little bit against against Brighton here. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm going to play Ryan. Right, I'm going to keep Lacazette on. We'll play Munir out wide. At least we have a good, solid striker up front. Even though I've switched the team around, we've still got a quality striker. And, excuse me, if we're in a good position at half-time, I can take Lacazette off. And then he's rested. He's ultimately then rested. So on the bench, I think we'll go for Saka. Been playing well. Who else we got? I feel like giving Matteo a chance as well. And then we'll keep it like that, I think. What I'll probably do, my plan is at half time to bring Lacazette off, push Munir up front, and then bring on Saka on the right hand side. So basically we'd just swap those two, with Lacazette going right wing then, but then he'll be coming off for Saka anyway, so if that makes sense. Sandro Ramirez, yeah. I don't think there's an Everton player that I particularly dislike, to be honest, that I can think of. I don't think so. I say Everton are quite a respected club in my grounds. We sticking with that? Yeah, we'll stick with that. If it goes wrong, guys, it's my own fault. But I think we should be alright with that side here. Coming up against Brighton.
Make no apologies here for featuring Alexandre Lacazette.
What score prediction? Everton versus Crystal Palace. Palace is a tough one. Thing is with Palace, they can. I feel like they're so hit and miss. If they turn up, they're a decent side, but I don't know. That's a tough one.
For today's featured game, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler.
I feel like both teams would definitely score. It would go, I reckon, 2-1 either way. If it's at Everton, then Everton have that edge, I think. But if it's at Palace, then that's tough.
Day, Alan, with Arsenal, the highest scoring team in the league. You must be pleased with that.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
Brighton will play with these players today. Montoya
I'll skip this, guys. Sorry, I was just having a quick drink. Richarlison will score, and it depends who Palace have. It depends who they start. You know what I mean? So a lot of players have been linked all over the shop, so it depends.
Lacazette.
Go on.
Room now out on the wing. Looking for Ozil in the middle, and they get it away. Gross.
Because they like Zaha for Palace is a good player. That Milijevic, however it's pronounced, he is a pretty good player for Palace as well. He tends to get goals.
Personal thoughts for you. Arsenal, top of the league.
Well, you just hope they can go on and make the most of this season. I think they deservedly are top with the way that they've played this season. It's all about silverware now, though.
Threads it
through. Go on. Whack it is free. Perfect start. That is a perfect start. It's exactly the start that we wanted. We can now bring him off at half time. Touch wood, it stays like this, or if we could even extend our league, that'll be even better. What a ball that was from Munir, though. Lovely pass. Really weighted well as well.
Peek at that goal.
Lacazette just works his magic. An out-and-out goal scorer. Lacazette. Perfect. Perfect start. Well done, boys.
Stevens.
And we still have a long way to go, but that's a great start. We can't I can't ask for much more.
Pascal Gross. Stevens just working away to try and find an opening. Spotted that well and intercepted. Break quickly when they get possession.
Go on, Mez.
Guided through. Here's Ozil. In with a chance.
It was the wrong pass
Shot
from
blocked
Ozil.
very quickly.
Didn't,
And the referee looks to his
didn't
assistant.
really want
who's
that
got
to
the
go
flag
to
up
Ryan
as offside.
Fraser, but it's cool. You're good on FIFA. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Not always, I'm telling you. Not always, but we're looking alright here so far. So far, so good.
Koscielny being closed down.
These guys have signed Antonio. That's a pretty good signing.
Says free kick.
In the game, of course.
And the goalkeeper will get this
Save
one, no
Pope.
problem.
Oh, Rob, that was nervy stuff, that. Kolasinac, same as well. Yes, Ryan, well done. Play him in.
For a through ball.
So with Mooney it. Oh,
And that's going to be a goal kick.
not bad that, not bad. Not bad play. Is the stream running okay for you guys? Please let me know. Oh, damn.
Izquierdo
I think someone just fell down the stairs here. Oof.
able to cut that out with some sharp
Nah, they're
movement.
okay. They would have screamed. They're fine.
Trying to get the ball in behind. Played in the clear.
Love how concerned I am. I'm just like,
Crossing
nah,
for
they'll be alright.
Alexandre Lacazette. Very easy for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah. That's no problem.
Now Munir.
Koscielny, what are you doing? He went for it, but I thought, hey ho. Dennis. Oh,
Oh, what a fine goal.
what a goal. All good. Thank you, Neptunes. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
Good value.
Nice finish, Dennis. Nice finish.
And what a finish this was.
Rate
Really
that.
did put his boot
Really
through
rate
to
that.
find
Lovely.
outside.
Woo. Perfect start, guys. Perfect.
At 2-0.
What I like about this result in particular is, you know, it's against Brighton
Toya.
and it's what we should be doing.
There's
But
the interception.
bearing in mind I've rotated the team a little bit so that I've got my big informed players, you know, to play that all-important game that's coming up just 2 days after this game against Liverpool. So,
Good, this move.
you know, my top players should be well rested.
But this is promising. Has to
Wow.
score. Arsenal have scored.
Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Absolutely. I love this. This is when a good plan
That's top
pays
quality,
off.
no doubt about it.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous.
Love it.
Arsenal really on top form in this first half.
Arsenal goal, number 20,
Prepper.
Rooney.
I knew Munir would come good. I knew he'd come good eventually. He just needed that bit of confidence. Playing him in the Europa League has really helped his confidence. I think he's found his feet now at the club. And
Lost
he's
the ball,
doing well.
the counter-attack
He's doing
could
well.
be there.
I'm going to push him up front in the second half so we can rest Lacazette for that Liverpool game. Oof.
Can he pick somebody out
But
with
with a
his
score
fullback?
like this going into half time,
Well, he
then,
has
you
cleared
know,
the danger. Izquierdo. Excellent challenge.
yeah, Brighton aren't too good, to be fair.
Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today. Now that this rain is coming down, might have to change what they
Go on,
originally
Ryan.
started with.
Yeah,
Can
and
you
I
get
think
that?
sometimes with
Ooh,
the lads
it's a
wearing
big
blades
ask.
these days, you do
It's
see
a
them slipping
big
a bit
ask.
more.
He's only a little
And,
guy.
it might mean they have to
I
change
think he's
halfway
only a
through
little
this
bit
match.
taller than me, to be fair,
Well, he
Ryan
was in the
Fraser,
right
and I'm
place,
short.
guiding it through.
I'm 5'1".
Antonio.
I think he's
Here's the
5'4".
shot. And the
maybe.
goalkeeper can make a straightforward save.
Go on, Sayed. He gets a lot of hate as well.
This is going to be a throw.
I mean, he just passed it out, but that was my fault. That was on me. That wasn't on him. He gets so much hate,
Unpredictable with the
Kolasinac.
passing and the opposition
And I
able to
really
deal with
like
that.
him, personally. I really do. And I never understand all the hatred. You know, give players a chance. Give a player
Tried
a
to slip it
chance.
through. In with a chance.
He was so good in the German league, and I don't think he's been bad. I don't think he's been bad in the Prem.
Well, you can score a
This
goal
Kiedo
at
is
any
a good
point in the
player, though.
game. He
There you
hasn't really
go.
looked like scoring
How
so
weird's
far,
that?
has he? He'll be
You were
hoping
just
for better
talking
as the
about
match
him, and there
develops.
he is. He
He's
pops
got
up.
to do more. He hasn't put himself in
But he
those
is a good
dangerous
player.
positions.
He's probably like
Doesn't really look
Brighton's
like
most
threatening the
dangerous,
keeper.
I think.
It'll
He's the
be a
biggest
throw.
threat, I
No
think,
nonsense clearance from the defender.
on the pitch right now.
Now Munir. Dennis
I'm happy to
Suarez.
not rush a goal here, just pass it around a little bit. Because it's virtually half time and we're 3-0 up. We're not
Now Suarez.
desperate for goals right now.
Xhaka. Here come Arsenal in exciting style. Maybe
I
a bit of a
will try and
sighter,
score
but it's a strong
bangers
effort.
though, but I mean, I'm not going to try and
From those
push
shorter distances.
rush a goal. He's decent, just needs
a
that
little
break
nudge
cross. Yeah,
to
exactly.
nudge
Yeah,
you in the direction
I'm not
of
gonna.
what's
I'm
coming
not
up on
saying
the
that
scores
he's
for you.
like the
Our coverage
best
of the
or
Premier League
anything,
fixture.
but I think he's
Brighton
steady.
and Albion
I wouldn't
will be hosting
particularly
Everton.
label him as poor. You know, I'd just say he's quite steady. And steady's good. So I mean, steady's better than bad, right?
Antonio.
Bit of a scapegoat. That's the thing with Arsenal fans. We find, well, I say we. I don't want to label myself with the rest of them because I'm not like that personally. But I feel like they find somebody to dig at, and then they get away with digging at that player game after game because it's not one of the fan favourites. So they get away with it, and then people jump on the hype, and then you have a scapegoat. That's how a scapegoat is created.
I mean, I didn't expect the losing team to be.
Because I've seen other players. I mean, I love Lacazette and I love Aubameyang dearly. I really do. But I've seen Aubameyang have some off games this season. And, you know, that's not me going for him or whatever. Like, I've seen it. I say this season, I mean last season, just gone. I saw Aubameyang miss some absolute sitters. And I think if he wasn't such a big name amongst the fans, he's going to get that stick. Yeah, everybody hated Granit, everybody hated him, and I just think give the guy a chance. Some people are the same with Matteo as well now. He is 19. This dude here, he's 19 years old. 19 years old. He's just gone from playing second French league football even, to Premiership and Europa League. It's just a bit whoa at the minute. Give the guy a chance. People are so impatient. It's really frustrating. Right. It seems harsh, I know, but I want that Lacazette roaring and ready for the Liverpool game that's coming just 2 games after, just 2 days even, not games, 2 days after we finish this game. So, there we go. Hopefully Aubameyang can be an unused substitute as well. I can go into that Liverpool game with Aubameyang and Lacazette both fully fit. I'm laughing. Try and avoid using Ramsey as well. Matteo came in my mind because I'm thinking of him being my first sub, I think. And then use probably Rodriguez or something like that later on in the game, but it's looking good so far. Hopefully we don't get any injuries.
I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do that in one half, you can do it in the other half.
Just I would like to keep
for the losing side to fight back.
The boys. Saka's having a brilliant season for me in this so far. He's playing some wonderful stuff.
Well by the defender.
I love that from Granit. Did you see that? He gave it away and then went straight back and won it straight back. I love to see that. That's some dedication and commitment right there. Is Kiedo, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles has just had him. He's just absolutely dealt with him, no drama. Saka intercepting now. Oh, Munir, I thought you could go on a little run then. Use them bags of pace that I know you've got. Is it Mesut? We play that safe. Oh, unlucky. Go on, Saka. Second time lucky. We're just going to cross because we had plenty of people there. Unlucky. These guys have lost it. They've... Oh. Bless him.
wild effort at goal.
Oh, bless him.
Got good
Need to
contact
work on
the
that
ball.
weak foot. Need to work on that weak foot. I can't wait for Hector to come back. Same. I miss Hector so much. I really do. I hope that in FIFA 20 they give him a bit of an upgrade because he looks like
Really connected well, and disappointed to see
I
that
have a
fly
really
off
young
target.
face. Like I'm
Somebody in the crowd more in danger
22
from
and
that
I
shot.
possibly could get away with
One of
being
the backup brigade is going
18,
to
maybe
have a
younger
jump
than
centre
18
stage.
sometimes, right? But Hector in
Now
this
Suarez.
game, he looks younger than me. He looks about 12. He needs that head scan update in FIFA. It bugs me. It really, really bugs me.
I think he saw
I
the
want to
look
see
from the other
Matteo
player,
have one
saw
as
where the
well, and
pass was going,
Torreira
read it.
and Leno as well. I want to see all those like, up to date
Here's Rooney.
head scans.
Guided
I think
through.
the guy's
Right,
looking
there's
good.
it.
Oh,
Tried
looking
to
in you.
steer it in, but it's past the post.
Yeah, all the good players put those kind of misses out of their mind and come back again and do better next time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Hector. I love his passion. He's so
We've had an
committed
hour
and
gone here, and still 30
he loves
minutes
the
left.
team. He really does.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there.
He's
to
had his
make the
fair share of
interception.
hate though as well, hasn't he? In fairness. Oh, fans just absolutely blag my head, you know. They
Good
really
deep
do.
cross towards the far post. Arsenal
Brilliant.
score!
Well done, Granite. Brilliant. I can't ask for much more from these boys in this game. I really can't. I just hope we don't use all of our goals up in this game. Save some for the Liverpool game.
That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's
It's
the
a good
life of the
deflection, did
defender.
it?
You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
I think it just, ricocheted off his head, to quote the commentator.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Granit Xhaka.
Montoya. Stevens.
Oh,
Good reading of the play by the defender.
unlucky Ozil, unlucky. That was almost a nice move.
It's a very good interception.
Oh no, Ains, be careful.
They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box.
Well in.
Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be a
I
double
can live
change
with that
for
sub.
the manager. He's
I can live
decided
that
to make
substitution.
both
It was
substitutions in one go
it
here.
was one that I had in mind, to be fair. Ow. Here comes Matteo. Do you know what was wrong with
Put the
that
corner
bench
in the
then?
Oh, no scraps for the
Aubameyang and
attackers.
Lacazette weren't
The
sitting
goalkeeper
together.
that time.
I'm sorry,
Hold
but I
to the ball
refuse to
well.
believe that if they were
Very
both on the
much a right
bench,
trying
they
to
wouldn't be
force the
sat
pass
next
and
to
then
each other.
Straight to an opponent. Montoya. A lot of
It's
defenders
wonderful
between them
that
and the
we
goal, but
have
they've
that
still got the
chemistry
ball.
as well at the minute between those two,
Good,
because I
strong
think
tackle.
it will go a long way in keeping,
Tight
you
against
know,
the touchline. It
keeping
pretty
them
clear
both
that
at the
it's gonna end up
club.
with a throw-in.
I heard things about
Fraser.
Lacazette and they scared me a little bit, but I think it's okay. I think we're in the clear for one more season with those two.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into.
The fans starting to vent their frustration now. They've paid good money and they're feeling they're not getting good value.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call. Alan, I must say, it is
Yeah,
the most difficult thing
same,
in all the officiating,
Same.
I
He
think.
does look good.
But this
He
assistant
does look a good
has
little
got
player.
eagle eyes.
I think
I certainly wouldn't want to
I
do that
read
job
something
because,
where
the speed
he
that players
clashed
move
with
now,
the
as it turns out. What
was
a
it
great ball.
Hoffenheim? He was at.
And here we've got a free
Was
kick
it
given by the
Hoffenheim?
referee.
He clashed with the manager basically, and he got sent home, or did he get left out the squad or something like that, or dropped something like that. Basically, I read
Well,
this
the home
little
team
thing that
have
happened.
been outplayed.
So hopefully he just
The
works on
home
his, you know,
supporters
attitude.
have
But I
lost
think
their
that's
will to
his
support, I
young
think.
age,
Haven't they just? You could
you
hear a
know,
pin drop.
and you
Great
don't know
chance for
what
Ozil.
truly went on. So hopefully
To the rescue, and how.
hopefully that's, you
Getting
know,
the ball back
isn't a
and picking
problem.
attack straight away.
Because yeah, he looks like a good player. He looks like a really good
Plays him
player.
into play between the two. They might have played him in here. Whipped in from the wide area.
Big
Good
punch
from
out.
the
Well done,
goalkeeper
Nick.
from the cross.
Let's keep this clean sheet, boys, please. It'd be really nice.
Mesut Ozil.
Really nice to keep a clean sheet.
Manny Xhaka. Good vision.
There he is, Ryan Fraser with that pace.
Maybe the cross. Trying to pick out someone
Oh,
in the
lucky.
centre. Good defensive clearance there. Stevens. Gross. Room now out on the wing. On the move and able to cut out the pass. And he could get
Go on,
away here.
Mooney. Go on,
It
Mooney.
must be.
Tucked
What a
away,
lovely
lovely.
finish that was.
Tuck that away, lovely.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence
Yeah,
to
everyone will
use
make
the
that
second
sub. Just
chance
a,
here.
Coming off the pitch.
just a little
Well, we're in
sub.
the last few minutes now, and the
Just to use
die
up
has
some
been
time.
cast in this game, really.
Give Ricardo a bit more game time as well.
Gross.
Arsenal goal. Number 20. Mooney.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it?
The
3
referee
minutes
has
to be
indicated
added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added
Arsenal
time.
attacking down the flanks.
Go on, Rodriguez. Unlucky. Delivers some
Good defensive play,
fantastic
no
crosses,
cross.
he does. I know he's
No
got them
danger
in him.
now. Here's
To
the cross
deliver.
from
Look
Ricardo Rodriguez.
at
Oh,
that.
that's a fantastic
Oof.
goal.
That was...
Well, that really is rubbing salt into the wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
Well, I wonder whether the goalkeeper will blame himself for this, but it looked a good finish, even though he
Ricardo.
didn't get a touch.
Wow. And Ryan with the finish. That was a lovely finish from Ryan.
There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects
That assist was just...
realistically the nature of the game.
Damn.
Nothing falls. Arsenal
Damn.
won the match.
Epic win, guys. Absolutely epic win. I just hope we can take this into the Liverpool game. Look at that. So many games in such close succession of each other. Ozil says, thanks for putting me back into the team. I don't mind missing the occasional game, but I really want to play or I just can't be at a club. It's cool, Ozil. It's cool. Just gotta deliver for me, okay? Like, I brought in Sarabia because he is a good attacking midfielder and he's provided a lot more this season than what Ozil has for us, but I'm not going to just drop Ozil just because he's had an off couple of games. Look at this. This is our starting 11 on paper, and we only have 2 players that are tired. One's Kolasinac, which is no drama because we have a good backup option. If not, really, who should be on now starting contender because he's actually 1 overall rating higher than Kolasinac, so... And then we have Ozil for Sarabia. And I mean, he's been scoring goals. He has been scoring goals for us, Pablo Sarabia. The only issue, I think, is going to be our bench. But we'll work it the best that we can. And see who we can put on there. So I think Mateo is a definite. For Granite, I'm thinking. Let me just think. I'm going to give Mavropanos a chance as well. He possibly won't come on, but at least he's there if needed. We'll put Litchi on there. And... I might leave those 3. Who else we got? I could put Saka on there. Maybe, but then Mooney can cover striker. But then so can Aubameyang, so if anything happened... Okay. I think we'll stick with that. It's iffy. It's not the strongest of benches, but the main thing is that starting lineup, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty solid. This is going to be a tough game. And I'm not too sure what to expect. Look at Bellerin. Look at his little face. Oh, Hector. You've changed so much. A little fashionista. Hacky B.
It's a game really we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. You know the interest. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5, 6 times over, I reckon, because of the history of the rivalry here. Hopefully it lives up to the billing.
Is that snow?
Hi there again. Once more, it's Martin Tyler and Alan Smith with you for this game, which, well, we came to the ground, the weather looked okay.
Anfield looking very nice, I have to say, in the snow as well.
As kickoff approaches.
Yeah, it seems to be getting a bit heavier. It's if it starts covering up the lines and snow gathers on the ball, that's when the ref's got a decision to make. So
Arsenal against Liverpool, they've been going at it hammer and tongs season after season,
Liverpool
often with trophies at stake too.
Yep, and we've got 2 good sides here, led by 2 really clever managers. It might be a tactical battle at times.
There's obviously still plenty of time as well. So.
Well, with an eye on Arsenal, we'll keep
There
an
we go,
eye
look.
on this player.
Lacazette, top goal scorer in the league. Go on.
Top scorer in
I
the
think
league
he's...
with 11.
Arsenal more than useful at the moment, and they're hoping to get another victory here. They played very well last time out in that away victory against Brighton and Hove Albion.
Oh, they're starting Woodburn. Interesting.
Comprehensive.
Well picked up Aubameyang.
I think this
Let's
could
go,
turn out
boys.
to be a draw.
This is the Liverpool side.
Oof, he's got that support there.
Plays with Joel Matip as the centre back.
Tough.
Adam Lallana plays with Jordan Henderson in midfield, and at the point of attack.
So I'm guessing they've rotated theirs because they will have played when we played Brighton too. So tiredness a real factor here, and that's why it's important you do pay attention to what games you've got coming up. Oh. Wow. Ooh.
These fans have seen their team.
My word. My word.
They just want to see it through.
Wow. Come on, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god, Leno. It's in.
It's a fast start here. They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
We got into a bit of a sticky situation. Just couldn't get rid of it.
Followed the forwards manual, Alan, hasn't he, really following up to get the chance when it comes off the keeper.
Well, that's what a striker's game should be all about, anticipating the knockdown and getting there first.
Now Mkhitaryan.
Can we cancel out that goal?
Danger was looming large. And shoots!
Oh.
Arsenal get a corner.
Unlucky. I think that was Torreira with the effort in the end there.
Played away, well away from goal. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. He's got his shot off now.
Oh wow.
Up for grabs here.
The power behind that.
So we'll restart with a throw-in.
I love how the fans have little hats on, look. They got little beanies on because it's snowing. That's cute. That's cute.
Aaron Ramsey. Well, here comes the support. Rodriguez. It's good work between these two.
Pick him out. Pick him out again. Mickey.
Only partially away from danger.
That's it. We're coming back into it. That's good. Hacky B.
Here's Bellerin. Can whip it in now. Aiming at Aubameyang.
That was a terrible
Here's a chance
cross.
to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. Saw the ball, went for it.
Oh,
Free
okay.
kick.
What? How was that a free kick for the... Okay. Dude.
And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Xherdan Shaqiri. Nice piece of tackling here.
Oh, no.
And that's strong
Oh,
defending.
no.
Shaqiri.
Oh, good save, Leno. Well done.
His second goal of the match. And the goalkeeper...
Feel sorry for Leno because he really made some good saves on the build-up to that.
In the end, good
That
defending
Liverpool
really
goal.
put him off his shot.
Yeah, he did have to take it quickly, to be fair.
It was just unfortunate. I can't really blame the defence. It was just... It was what it was. Who is he?
Now Alberto Moreno.
Who is this
Strong,
number
fair
19
challenge,
for
balls out
Liverpool?
for a throw,
Scissor something.
Moreno.
Cizzoli or something like that.
Roberto Firmino.
I'm not sure how it's
Alberto
pronounced.
Moreno.
This guy, oh, Saloy. It's not got a
One
Z
side
in
to
it.
the other. Bit of keep
I'm
ball
just
going
making
on
it up
here.
as I go along. Oh
This
my
is a
god.
goal.
Well, no wonder they're delighted because,
Woo.
what, 5, 6, 7 players involved in that build-up. They all
Jesus.
played an integral part. That was wonderful.
And Liverpool have got the goal.
Well, he's
I'm
got a
not
track
too
record
sure
of
what that
on his
means,
left
but
side.
okay.
He's so dangerous.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Liverpool. Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Now Mkhitaryan. Lovren.
This is tough, guys.
Lacazette. With great vision here. That is one of... Could pull one back here.
My oh my, how have we not scored there? Jesus. How have we not scored there? That was some good goalkeeping, but then just lucky in the end.
They spread it out wide.
Initially good
Chance to get some
goalkeeping,
width
but
into this attack.
then I
Here's
think it was
Socrates
just pure luck
Papastatopoulos.
after then.
Bellerin
Come on.
going forward well.
Lovely.
Cleared away, well away from goal. Now Mkhitaryan. And here's the shot.
I mean, they don't have Van Dijk on, which is huge for us. They're still keeping us at bay with Lovren and Matic.
Henderson.
Matip.
Fine margins,
Matip.
Alan, hasn't it? And Liverpool
Oh,
just getting
that
the
was a
edge
bit
over.
dirty, Lucas.
He's pointed for the free kick.
Oops.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
I would ideally like to score a goal before
Defended
half
well.
time, but I'd say it's not
To
looking
sort of
likely, but
high up
we're
the
getting
pitch.
up there, we're getting the chances.
Yeah, Arsenal have yet to make an impact on the game. In with a chance. Real chance now.
It's not quite
Wonderful
threatening
finish.
like we should be, that's offside.
Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Yeah, he was defo offside.
Spotted that well and intercepted.
Oh, they've kept Lacazette so quiet. He's been so quiet.
Now Alberto Moreno. Great ball.
Go on, Socrates, well done.
Saw it coming, cut it out. Good work.
Yes, Bellerin. Come on. Go on, Mickey. Let's go. Good defending.
Couldn't keep it. Henderson.
Should have passed it, but I wasn't too sure where to go because Lacazette wasn't quite free.
Ramsey. A chance.
Beautiful Ramsey.
Deficit here.
Get
He
him,
does
lads.
it.
Come
A
on.
lifeline in this game, and there's still time for them to find an equaliser.
Yeah,
Game on. Game on. Lovely Ramsey. Really
Well, they all
selfless
count
from
the
him
same,
as
but he
well.
won't ever get an easier one.
No, I don't think so. But he was there, right place.
Game
right
on,
time.
boys. Game on.
Off we go again, 2-1. Moreno. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Go on.
Aubameyang could whip it in from here. Mkhitaryan!
Oh, we was onside this time.
Well, this team just won't lie down, will they? I thought
There
they
we
were
are,
down
come
two
on.
behind, but back on level terms.
Well, goodness me, talk about efficiency in attack. They have scored again.
The old Borussia Dortmund teammates linking up in Arsenal colours. Come on, boys.
So it's 2-2 now.
That was a nice goal, you know. It was underrated, that, because it was patient. There was the build-up. There was, you know, Aubameyang dancing on it a little bit, but it was all weighted out perfectly in the end. Playing on an icy pitch is mad. It feels so different. The ball moves so much quicker. It's crazy. But we've done well, guys. I said if we could get a goal just before half-time, that'd be perfect. To go and get 2 goals before half-time and make us level pegging is even better. So well done, boys. Let's really work hard defensively now.
As the half-time whistle goes. And now the shot.
I mean, look, the defenders held it off well. It was unlucky. It was really unfortunate in the end. It's been a very close game, and this could go either way. But I'm proud. I'm proud. Whatever the outcome now, I'm proud of these boys, because we just come back from 2-0 down, which is really difficult to do. And to do it in the same half is brilliant. But we kept at it.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe.
And hopefully our hard work's going to pay off. If we can continue to attack in the manner that we have and keep creating these chances, then we should be alright. It's just a matter of defending.
Well, the wide man can show his skills here.
Not too sure what he's trying there or why he's trying that. That was a bit stupid. From Shaqiri, could cost his team there, really. There was no need to make that shot. There was no rush. I'm not sure why he's just gone and rushed it. Seemed a bit like frustration. I don't know. Lovely. Oh. That is crucial. That has put us in the lead, guys. 2-0 down, 3-2 up. At Anfield, that is a big, big goal scored by Aubameyang. And look who sat him up. Lacazette. Lacazette sat him up. Love it. Well done, boys. 3 goals and 3 different goal scorers as well. Well done, boys. Oh. Bit silly to do just right after scoring, but I'll take that. It's okay. It was definitely a yellow. They bring it on Mane from the looks of things.
Great work by the goalkeeper. Roberto Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Now with Mane. The assistant has raised the flag for offside.
It's a little bit early for me yet to make a substitution. Being 3-2 up, you've got to be careful at that first substitution you make, because you don't want to make the wrong move. Well done, Valerie. It is one thing I love to see. After making a mistake of losing the ball, just winning it straight back for your team. It shows like real determination, that does. Xhaka did it for us in the previous game, and then Bellerin then. Bellerin really got his work cut out with Mane.
Roberto Firmino. Here's the shot. Given that he tried to place it.
It's not troubling anybody.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get some power behind that shot.
That's what I find with Firmino. Hear me out. Like, don't come at me for this, but he scored that brilliant header, didn't he, in the first half for Liverpool. Ooh. How dangerous are Ricardo Rodriguez crosses, guys? How dangerous are they? He's brilliant. He is flipping phenomenal. But with Firmino, I find him inconsistent. Very inconsistent. That was worth a go.
Picking cherries. He saved that 100 times out of 100.
Pablo Sarabia. Now this is an interesting attack. Comes in with a tackle. It's Mane. Roberto Firmino. Able to cut. Free kick. Leno makes the save without any difficulty. Trying to reach Sadio Mane in the centre.
Do you know, that scared me for a moment, that header from Ballerina. I actually thought that was heading in. Yeah, Moreno's had a poor game. I'm not sure why they didn't start Robertson, but I think tiredness been a bit of a key. Well played, Ramsey. Yeah, I'm hoping that the addition of Guendouzi has tightened things up a little bit defensively. I'm not going to make that substitution just yet. Ballerin's been playing well. Yeah, this is going to be a struggle now because they brought on Robertson.
A new man ready to come on. Trying to find a way through.
Oh, no way. Unlucky.
They've got it away from the danger.
That could have given us a bit of breathing space, that.
Well,
not meant to be.
Had found the net, it would have been a long way back for the opposition. As it is, it's all to play for.
Here's Bellerin. Good reading of the play by the defender.
Not many better than those Liverpool fans for making the difference,
for
getting behind their team.
Calabria. Arsenal still in the lead, still. But it's tight against Liverpool.
Shut up, commentator. We've still got 10 minutes to go here. Come on, lads, please.
Keeping an eye on the time here. We still could have
Somebody put a tackle in. Thank you, Ricardo. Let's go.
We are in the last chance
Sarabia.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
Liverpool keep on trying.
Yes, Harry, well done.
And the clock's against them.
Yeah, they haven't played particularly well, and the manager is less than pleased on the touchline.
Go on.
Aubameyang.
I'm dying for the ball to go out because I need to make 2 substitutions. I'm going to have to make them manually, I think. Quickly. Let's have a look at who we have available at hand. I will go for Saka over yeah. And then, you know what? Actually going to give Mavropanos a chance.
So not much time left at all. What does this mean, Alan, for their next game?
Well, Liverpool go up against...
I'll take that.
Quite clearly a free kick. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and put the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece.
There we go.
Time is ticking away here. 4 minutes to go. Surging forward with the ball at his feet, Lacazette.
Bullied off it by Lovren.
Robertson, neatly intercepted. Aubameyang.
Wow.
Oh, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence.
That is the breathing space that we needed.
All the prospects here are of more goals to come. They're the most exciting team that you could ever wish to watch, and they never really disappoint you. They make chances, but most importantly, they take their chances Their efficiency in front of goal is phenomenal.
That was a lovely finish.
Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again. Lovren. 3 minutes to be added on.
There will be a minimum
to
of
Robertson.
3 minutes.
Roberto
added time.
Firmino. Getting forward well as a team now. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Here's Socrates Papastatopoulos. Arsenal have won the match.
Brilliant. I mean, we went 2-0 down in pretty much quick succession straight away in that game. To make it 2-2 at half time and come back was good enough. And then to come out and score another 2 goals in this half and go 4-2 up is brilliant. Win 4-2 in the end. That is a huge win. Away from home, you know, that is great. If we can get another 3 points in this next game as well now, we've had a really successful run in December, which is usually a really tricky period because you notice that you play so many games so close together. Look at this, Brighton, 2 games off, Liverpool, I think 2 games off again, Fulham, then a cup game, you know, and then it starts to ease off a little bit and calm down. So, we'll hit up a little bit of training just before we get into that next game. Bramall. Might be able to do something as well, guys. 2 news. Transfer market information. Boss scouted on the following. So these are people within our youth academy that we're going to try and bring through. To keep an eye on the likes of Turner, Phillips, who's 17. I mean, we should possibly promote him to the senior team and see how he pans out, to be honest. But I'm struggling to give Mavropanos game time, so I'm going to struggle even more to give this guy game time. But I could promote him and then ultimately just loan him out, I suppose. I'm not too sure. We shall see. We've got a couple of 17-year-olds. See, once they get past 18, they start to get a little bit cocky, so yeah, we'll see. I wonder if my scout's back now from where was he? Not too sure. Never mind. Right. Look at all those players that we have shortlisted for December Player of the Month. Kolasinac is on there. We've got Denis Suarez, Bellerin, and Aubameyang. I mean, well done, boys. Let's go over to the transfer hub. So, we can approach to sign Callum Robinson on a free at the end of his contract. We're gonna trust me. We're gonna give it a go. Would like to not be sitting on the bench all season and we'll get enough game time. Yeah, it's okay. That's what I was aiming for. Cup games. To sign a 5-year deal at 23 years old, to commit yourself to a club like that is brilliant. So thank you, Callum. We disregard the release clause. Let's talk money. This is a tough one, money. I'm gonna say 7. I think that's overpaying him. I think 70 is overpaying him. But if we give him a... That's a fair offer. He's happy with that. Yeah, I think we've overpaid him, to be honest. So he's going to be joining us next season, which is brilliant. That's one in the bag. Can we approach Ferry? We can't approach him because he's out on loan. That's annoying because we could potentially have gotten him for free. But because he's out on loan, it won't let us do that, which is annoying because in real life, you would be able to negotiate. So EA need to look at that into FIFA 20, I think. Victor Ruiz, I'm going to approach to sign. Because again, another player that will be decent enough to provide us with a little bit of cover. And to get him on a free, this is what I mean. He's only expecting to be rotation at the club, which is fine. That's fine with me. It's just backup. And good backup at that as well. Disregard the release clause, so I'm not interested in that. Moving on. He wants to be on 71k, 660. That's okay. Yeah, I will accept that. That's a fine offer. I don't care. Money isn't really much of an issue at the minute. With the arrival of Victor, I'm actually going to disregard Kimpembe for now. Wan-Bissaka is somebody I'm going to go for at the end of the season, so in the summer basically. He's out on loan, so we're not able to do anything right now with him yet anyway. I don't know why Palace have loaned him out to Bournemouth. That's very, very weird. So that leaves, last but not least, somebody who I'm eyeing up as look at that, we'll have to offer him a wage between 105 and 165. But when you think about it, Ramsey was demanding 400 odd K a week, so okay. I'll offer him 105 and take it from there. He's going to come in and ultimately for me, he's going to practically replace Ramsey, so he's going to have an important role at the club. It's not going to work. He wants to be untouchable. He wants to have a crucial role. Okay. Alright. He's a little bit cocky, this guy, but it is his agent, to be fair, so okay. He's committing to the club, which is good, and he doesn't want a release clause, which is also good. That is some commitment, to commit to a 5-year contract and not have a release clause. So, for any of you who aren't sure, a release clause is where, if we set the release clause for like, I don't know, 50 million, I'd possibly want more than that. But, yeah, if we set the release clause for like 50 million, then that would mean that any club could come in at any time and purchase him, and that would release him from his contract. So it's said, do you know what? Let's offer him 125. Then I'll give him. I'm being kind. I'm trying to bring this guy in. There we go. We got him. Done. How good is that, guys? 3 new signings that are going to be joining us at the end of the season. Splashed out a bit of cash, but, you know, It was necessary. It was needed. We have a good replacement for Ramsey now. 84 rated. Adrian Rebiot. And some defensive cover at the back for next season with Victor Ruiz. And a good young up-and-coming talent in Callum Robinson as well. I think that's all of that done and sorted. Let's have a look at our next game. Going to be coming up against Fulham. Alright, so I think after this game we had a cup game, didn't we, coming up? I'm gonna let Lichtsteiner play. I'm trying to be fair. I'm really trying to be fair. I'll let Mavro play because Koscielny's just a little bit tired. Okay, it's nothing major. They're not like majorly tired. What's my midfield going to be looking like? Definitely got to be Granit. And Dennis, I think. Yeah, we'll keep Ozil as captain. I might start Ains on the right. Or Saka. Or Saka, to be fair. I'll have a look at that last. So we have these boys. Mooney has got to be striker. And we have the option to play Fraser. Yeah. Saka on the right. Or Ains. Go for Ains on the right. Then on the bench, this is going to be a mad bench. Like, in terms of, I'm going on a whim here. Look at this, bare youthful opportunities here.
Hi there, everybody. A great way to start the new year with you. A happy new year and a successful one to all of you. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith in the commentary box for you today. And our match today, Arsenal up against Fulham.
Here is how Arsenal line up. Number 13, Nick Poe. Number 12, Stefan Lichtsteiner. Number 31, Saeed Kolasinac. Number 34, Granit Xhaka. Number 22, Dennis Suarez. Number 15, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Number 19, Ryan
A real reshuffle for Arsenal. In goal today, Nick Pope. Stefan Lichtsteiner starts with Sad Kolasinac in the fullback positions. Denis Suarez starts with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the park. And up top is Munir.
Cheers. Hey. Thanks. Hi. Good game. Good game.
You like Fred, Manchester United? Yeah, I guess so. He's not bad.
And here it is for Fulham. This is their team for this
Sorry,
match.
I went quiet.
One
My
thing to
mum
look
came
out
in.
for from this team today.
She does that.
is the way they
She
try
you
and
know,
bring
she doesn't
the ball back
usually, but you can
against
guarantee if
seconds
I'm
of losing.
streaming, she'll come in for a chat.
They get backed up by a teammate.
Never
They
talks
hunt
to
in
me
packs,
otherwise, but
and you've
if
got
I'm
to do that.
streaming,
You've got to do it
yeah,
with discipline.
she fancies
Here's
bothering
Ozil.
me. No, I don't mind really, it's fine.
Comes the challenge.
Oh, we still got it. Took my eyes off the screen for a minute. For not even a minute, a second.
Vieto.
Ooh, that was some risky stuff, boys.
Ozil.
Go on, Ryan.
Trying to steer it through. Well, the play's broken down now.
Okay. So it is an alternated starting 11, but
Surely.
we
Defending strongly there.
should be
making
alright.
sure that cross didn't get into the danger area. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Shots on here. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Xhaka. Well, we focus on Mesut Ozil, who gets a little bit of stick for maybe drifting in and out of games, but can certainly influence them, and you'd expect him to influence this one.
Yeah, I would do.
Shots on!
Unlucky Ozil. Unlucky.
Trying to turn over the play here. Ozil!
Unlucky.
Out in front of goal.
Playing well. He's playing well. That's good. You know you're going to have a good day when Ozil's playing well. If Ozil's having a good day,
Ozil.
you're having a good day.
And now the shot!
Oh, unlucky.
Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't
I
make
just
too
wish
many
he was a bit
mistakes
more
this time.
consistent. But it's okay. He's playing well now.
The lad saw there, passing
Can't
the
take
ball,
that away
somebody
from
in the
him.
crowd,
We have
maybe.
good
Red
backup
ball. In on the
for when he's not
goalkeeper.
playing so well. That's a lovely pass, Ozil.
Well,
Unlucky.
they managed to get out of harm's way
It's
there,
coming. It's definitely
because
coming.
It looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely
Go
on
on.
top of his game. Good vision. Real opening now.
Ah!
Ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the
Oh.
save, but he couldn't hold it. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Corner played in.
Ooh,
Corner
Mavropanos
far
went for
too
that.
near
He's a
the
big
goalkeeper.
guy, he is.
He's at his
He is a
best in
big
those
guy. He's
circumstances.
another player. I'd like to see him possibly get a face scan in FIFA 20.
Well, I hope we get the same sort of game that we got in the
Well done,
reverse
Litchi.
fixture, when the team that's at home now
Dealt with that
won
well.
an absolute thriller.
There we go.
Amazing.
It was, remember it vividly, and it could have gone either way at times during that match. And as you say, let's hope for anything like the same, and we'll be in for a thrill.
Oh,
Well read by
Ozil,
the
he couldn't get his
goalkeeper.
shot away quick
He
enough.
still had no margin
Oh,
for
lucky
error as he
dude.
dived on the ball.
Well, you've got to be a good keeper sweeper these days, haven't you? And he certainly showed that here.
Granit Xhaka. Here's Munir. Lost the ball there, Arsenal. Throw in here. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
it's so funny, like,
Gets his
watching
cross in,
cars come
and they
down
get
my
it
street.
away.
Well, I say it's not a street, it's a path to my house. And
And
it's
options
so funny
defending
watching
from him.
cars come because they come down so
Now
slow
they've got a
because the
chance
road
in this
is
part of the
like
pitch.
dead bad.
Here's Munir.
It's like it's
Cheeky,
just
tried the back heel.
an
Quite
awful.
come off.
But it's not a road, sorry. It's like a little country lane. It's dead narrow. It's
Tom
dead
Kearney.
bumpy. And watching cars because it's all nice
Possession
cars
given
that
away
live around.
once more.
That the owners of all got nice cars that live
Callum
around here.
Chambers.
And some of them got really low sports
Out
cars
into
as
the wide
well.
areas now.
And it's so
Out for
funny
a
just
throw.
watching them come round dead slowly. It's like, yep, they are shitting, scratching that
Now
paintwork
Suarez.
on that car.
Now it goes into the
'Cause I
wide
bet it
areas
cost them
where
a
they've got winger
fortune.
waiting.
They're
Markovic.
probably leased as well, to be fair.
Christie. Chambers. Trying to find a way
On
through
my throat.
here,
Well done.
slipping away.
Nicely played.
Arsenal have yet to make an impact on this game.
I like it.
Xhaka.
Go on.
Guided through. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition.
Unlucky. I can hear a mad noise.
Find some space here on the flanks.
I'm trying to pick up what that. It might be a plane, actually. I'm not sure. Sorry.
In from the wide area.
I'm just
See
being
what he was
nosy.
trying to do. Left the defender in the way. Well, he's had a go. A strange kind
Wait.
of shot, really. Plenty of invention about it in terms of thought, but not in the way it turned out.
Well, to try and
Where's
place
Road
it from
Ever?
that distance,
Oh,
it's got to be in the corner.
Tempted. It is bad, isn't it? It is bad. It's just so funny
Dennis
watching how
Suarez.
slow they all
Enzo
come down.
Ozil.
It's like, yep, you're shitting yourself, mate. In your fucking Bentley.
That's Markovic. Callum Chambers.
Chambo.
Tom Kearney.
Forgot about him being at Fulham.
Now this is an interesting attack. Whipped in from the wide area.
Sounds like a compressor.
Still
No,
danger
it's
here
not. Oh, I
after this
wonder if
half
somebody's
clearance. Chance
got
to
the
go at
lawnmower out
opposition
at
with
this
pace.
time. Possibly.
Well, here's
Prob-
an opportunity with the ball over the
Probably
top.
Pete, actually. No, it isn't Pete.
You can see what he was trying to
Oh,
do with the
lucky.
cross, but it's a goal kick.
Now, we've had plenty of opportunities, but we are yet to take one.
2 minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board.
2 minutes of added time.
And this can be the kind of game where you shoot and shoot and shoot, but it doesn't happen. And then your opponents just get one lucky attack and one breakthrough, and that's all it takes. That is all it takes.
Anticipated the direction of the pass.
Well
Was able
caught,
to
Nick Pope.
intervene.
Well done. Alright.
Well, that is half time.
I was just
And the
about to
score
say
is
about his
0-0
thing.
here.
No, he's cutting his nails, I think. That's a
Mesut
really
Ozil
random thing
was
to say,
no
but no, he
better
is.
than
He just
ordinary,
asked me
really,
if he
in
could
that
borrow
first
my
half.
scissors.
Didn't quite have the impact
like, you better
I was
bleach the
expecting
match.
at the start, but
Kidding.
time to remedy that.
Shots on here. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off back.
Really heavy clouds here. No sign of a break in the weather, and certainly no sign of a break in the rain. And he gives it back to it. The cross is long towards the back post. Only partially away from danger.
Go on, Ains. Oh, you stopped. Why
Might have
did you
played him in
stop,
here.
dude? He might have been trying to
Here's
stay
the
on
rising
side,
play
actually,
from
to be
Arsenal in
fair.
wider areas.
Probably didn't want to
Tackle
veer
here.
offside. Come on, boys. We're so close. We're almost there. We're just that, like, final touch. It's that last ball, isn't it? It's that final ball.
Markovic.
We'll get there. We can't do anything differently. We're not doing anything wrong.
I think he saw the look
I
from
mean,
the other
defence
player,
looks
saw where the
actually
pass was
alright.
going,
Mavropanos and Holding have had a game, especially Mavropanos more than Holding, to be fair. He's played very, very well. Oh, unlucky.
The shot gets blocked.
I just fancied just having a go because I've been passing it quite a bit, so I thought that's what I was going to go. How is that a Fulham throw? Who did that come off? Mad. Never mind, never mind.
Chambers.
Is his name Shitler? What did I just hear?
Trying to pick out someone in the
What is that?
He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Oh, they took Chambers off. Who was that name? I'm trying to find who the fuck
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it?
that name was. Was it Schindler? I have no idea. Schindler. Oh, it sounded like Shitler. Go on. Oh my god.
A real opening, but they've dealt with it.
Come on. Please, boys.
Here's Ozil.
Ah, Mesut. Yes, Ozil. Well done. Well done. Oh my god.
Arsenal have a corner.
This is intense, man. Fraser with the corner. Mavro. Oh! Perfect. Go on, Mavro. He's had a brilliant game. And he's topped it off scoring a header. Brilliant. Well done, Mavro.
A goal of top class, really, here.
They've scored plenty of set pieces
Dead
this
happy
season,
for
and
him.
that one was right up there.
Dead happy for him. Well done.
Well, the team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. A player being brought on from the bench. Arsenal with the lead.
Finally it came. It took a set piece after all that. All them bursts into the box. And it just took a set piece to get the goal. Oh.
In quickly. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack.
Come on, Lecce, stay with him. Well done.
He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
Yes, going to Ozil, well done.
Mesut Ozil.
Okay.
Trying to catch it
Go on,
with great
Mooney.
vision here. Plenty of width for... Well, he could be in. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Magnificent.
Dragged it across the floor,
It's all
Ains.
about positioning and spreading his body. Top class keeping.
Fraser. Now, can he take them on? Doing well to keep the ball. Granit Xhaka. Now the shot! Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Corner played in.
Oh, Mavropanos was there again. He's a big guy, isn't he? Like, you think Kolasinac is a big guy, but Mavropanos is even bigger than him. Could be a good defender, he could. Given the right time, game time even, and, you know.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
As long as he stays injury free.
Lichtsteiner.
If you look at the coaching manual,
I love having go with Kolasinac because he's so powerful.
Fraser. Here's Ozil.
You know what? The way that he's played really well, Ozil. Considering he was a bit tired as well coming into the game. He's done well. I'm pleased with him.
Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important, do you? Go on and push for another,
Unlucky.
or just try
He
and
kept
hold
that
it.
for as long as he could. He did
Counting
well.
down in the last
Come
10
on.
minutes here. 9 to go. Gets his cross in. Heading back across goal.
Oh,
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Fulham still a goal down. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Vieto. Here we are with just 3 minutes remaining.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Zambo Anguissa. Not too many more attacks, I don't think.
come on.
Very late in the game. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross.
There will be a minimum
Danger was
of 2
looming
minutes
large.
of added time.
They've got themselves back on the ball. And shoots!
Ooh.
Oh, you can't get much closer than that without actually scoring.
Oh, unlucky. He can't believe he's missed from so close in too.
And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but
This should
Bang.
wrap it up.
There we go.
There it is, job done.
yeah, let's put the lid on it. Good night, God bless.
In truth, Alan, this is what we expected. The dominant side, and they're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get what we expect, but they've been good value here. They've played well, particularly the strikers.
It's his first Premier
Restarting
League goal
at 2-0.
for Arsenal. I think he scored for us in Europa League.
Andre Frank, Zambo Anguissa.
Some cup football, I think.
There's the final whistle. Arsenal have won this match. This is a team
Not a
work in
convincing
progress,
win,
the,
but considering
progress-
that, you know, I did really rejig the team around. It's good that it's just good to know that I can properly like rejig the team like that and still grind out a result. So Roma sealed Jamie Vardy. Wow. Interesting one. Have we had a transfer offer? No, we haven't. But Pablo Sarabia has hit us up and he has said, I've been in pretty good form lately and I'm feeling good, so I hope you're not going to bench me for the next game. We will be rotating the squad around anyway because it is cup football against Derby, the boss's side. Oof. It's a good job he doesn't watch my videos. Well, let's see who we can give some game time to. I think it would only be fair to play Nick Pope in this game, to be honest. But let's have a look at bringing some youth prospects into the equation, or players who perhaps don't always get game time. I'm going to go with Koscielny, and I think I'll leave Maguire where he is. I think I'm even going to give Cohen Bramall the opportunity to play. We will go for Sarabia, and I think I'm going to play Matteo and possibly keep Ramsey just to have that balance in the midfield. Matteo and Ramsey could be a recipe for disaster, could go well, we'll see. Striker-wise, now we started Mounier in that game. I don't want to start Lacazette and Aubameyang, one or the other, I think. So what I will do is go for Saka there. We'll have, do you know what, I'll give Hughes a go. And then we'll keep Lacazette. And then on the bench, we can have Aubameyang. We'll go for Gilmour. Medley. Mickey. Plague. And Iliev. Just in case. Yeah, I kind of had too many defenders on the bench, so we'll go with that. That's not a bad bench, actually. It's a decent little bench, to be fair, isn't it? Yeah, let's go for it. A debut for Hughes, I think. Good opportunity for him. Oh, bit of a glitch. Wouldn't be FIFA, would it, without a little glitch, to be fair.
Well, it's action from the FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup, as we must rightly call it now. And it's a very special competition, and it's been very good to you.
It has, and there's always a buzz when players come into this competition, and there's a buzz around this ground too.
And our match today, Arsenal against Derby County. One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them away, and here we are with the new signing.
Yeah, he's a player that likes to attack the ball. He doesn't shy away from the physical side either.
Sorry, I just proper messed up with the scenes. I've just lost the chat on the screen and everything.
This is the Arsenal lineup.
I was muting my microphone because my mum just came in.
For them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have.
I always
They
mute
should
it
have
because
more
she
than
swears.
enough.
She actually
And they're all
swears
good
so
defenders
much.
in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
Thank you.
Let's go, guys.
Ball on the centre spot, and that tingle of excitement that comes with the FA Cup.
It is special, and every player want to get an early touch, settle themselves down.
Oh, unlucky Saka.
Ramsey. The shot's off.
Whoa.
That touch off the defender, stranded the goalkeeper, no chance for him.
That was unfortunate. Oh, it was unfortunate,
Well,
that.
it shows the affinity with this manager that the players head to him having scored a goal. Really good team spirit.
Damn.
One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
Well, maybe he's half turned away, and that didn't help. If he'd have closed it down a bit more bravely, it might have been better.
Arsenal, as you would expect, have gone in front. It's a very good interception. Pablo Sarabia.
Go on.
Guiding the pass through. He's in.
Oh, unlucky.
Well, that breakaway did look dangerous.
It was a good start. That was a
Well, they've won
perfect
the ball
start.
back.
Because somebody just typed something in the chat just so it can come back up on the screen, because I've lost it. I've lost the chat completely now.
It's King.
I just want to make sure it's still working.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Going for goal! Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued.
I'd do it myself, but
Maguire, Aaron Ramsey, Lacazette,
I can't. It'd take me too long.
Curtis Davis,
Well done, Bramall.
Pablo Sarabia,
Well done, Bramall.
looking for teammates in the middle.
That was brilliant from him, actually.
Well, they're good at corners.
Yo,
Let's
there
see
we
what
are.
this
It's
one
back up.
brings.
It's good.
Corner swung in. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. Shots on here. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Marriott getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Oh, he's cut that out well read. And this is going to be a throw.
Go on,
He's
Lacazette.
through. Surely. It's
Oh.
bounced back off the bar.
Unlucky.
Well, if that one had gone in, it would have put a much different complexion on this match. As it is, it's still game on.
Poor on the ball. Attacking well here. Chance to put it in the box from here. Trying to turn over the play here.
Oh, he's still going, bless him. Well done,
And in it
mate.
goes. Only partially away from danger.
The little youth player.
Lawrence.
Unlucky.
They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Looked so promising at the beginning, it came to naught. Ramsey. Pablo Sarabia. Lacazette. Good vision from Lacazette. Slipping it through. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Two for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Curtis Davis. Now that's a throw. Malone. Put into the middle. Chance to go at the opposition with pace.
Lovely ball, that.
They might have played him in here. Lacazette!
Oh,
And it's in for
he's
the
only
goal.
gone and got himself a
Three
first half
of the best.
hat-trick.
He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
Arsenal really on top form in this first half. Marriott. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Lawrence. Some options now for the pass. Marriott. Here's a chance!
Oh,
And that has reduced the lead.
that's disappointing
Still
to concede.
a long way to go. You have to be there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. That's a very good interception. Marriott. Maguire. Aaron Ramsey. Lacazette. Arsenal do have the advantage, but they've got to work hard to defend that advantage, you feel.
They have conceded 1 or 2 chances that the manager will be a bit concerned about.
Definitely a throw in there. Will end the threat, at least for the moment. And King. Marriott.
Oof, what a tackle, Christ above.
Pablo Sarabia. Lacazette. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind.
Go on, Hughes.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Unlucky, unlucky. Good movement, just not the best of crosses.
Pablo Sarabia.
Indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Lacazette.
Oh, okay. As you can see, I've kind of put the handbrake on a little bit now, you know. It's like, we're just, you know, I don't want to humiliate Derby. I don't dislike Derby.
Curtis Davis. Now Wisdom. Well, that's half time, and 3-1 is the score at the break. A brilliant first half from this fella.
Everything that fell his way, he took, and he'll be after more. What a hat-trick.
Ball on the centre spot, and that tingle of excitement that comes with the FA Cup.
It is special.
Ramsey. The shot's on. That touch off the defender has struck.
Sorry guys, I'm not too sure. What's about? I was just trying to think then if I've got any games coming up like close.
Start now of the second half of this game in the Emirates FA Cup.
Yeah, interesting to know what the two managers would have said in those half-time dressing rooms, but I'm expecting a really good clash here.
They can get one back now. He's made the save. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Good vision.
Yeah, Saka is so close to being ready. I've got a bit of a nightmare on my hands because I've got Reece Nelson. Obviously, he's going to be coming back next season. Saka, Ainsley
Makes the challenge
Maitland-Niles
here.
can, luckily enough, I can play
Hello.
him as a right back, but he can cover the wing
Short
as well,
passes,
and I've got,
keeping the ball.
you know, lots
They
of
look
good
promising there
young
in that wide area, but the
wingers
defender's
coming
done
through
well.
all at the same time, and I haven't really got any that are
Aaron
aging,
Ramsey.
maybe apart from Mkhitaryan, but even he's not too
Pablo
old,
Sarabia.
you know.
They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. And it's out of play. Andre Wisdom. Now the possibility for a cross. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's finally been stopped now.
Oof, okay.
Throw-in coming up. Oh, how about this? Listen to the crowd now. He's coming off, having really taken this game by the scruff of the neck.
Oh, he's a real favourite with these fans, an even bigger favourite now after that performance.
Lacazette. He's got support here. This might be it. Safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most
could have been
demanding
brilliant.
save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
That's an easy cut out for the opposition. Saw the pass coming. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Striding forward, purposefully. That could open them up. Offside, that's an easy decision. He's just helped make this team tick today as a central defensive midfield man. And he's put a lot into it, and they're going to spare him the last few minutes.
Yeah, and I think his defenders will buy him a drink tonight, maybe, because he's protected them so well. Soft drink, obviously.
That would be a throw. Maguire. Opening them up with a through pass. Trying to run off the shoulder of the last player, offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times. He can afford to give those defenders a yard or two, you know, because he's quicker than them.
Pablo Sarabia. Interception here. Wilson. Can find some space here on the flanks. Now Wisdom. And it's Wilson.
Every time he's saying Wilson, it
interception
reminds
there.
me of the dog from Friday Night
Just a quick
Dinner.
check
I
on
just
the
hear
clock, and
Jem
there are
going,
20 minutes to
Wilson,
go.
Wilson.
A chance to break away now on the counter.
That dog is such a little shit. Oh, too funny.
A stoppage for a substitution here. Derby want to make that
I love the
change.
fact that Jem is like
Malone.
actually terrified of him as well. Ince a good little player.
It's good work between these two. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. And now the shot.
Great block,
Blocked it
Koscielny.
there. The ball's
Nick Pope
loose.
with the save. Well
Goalkeeper
done,
made the
mate.
save, but he couldn't hold
Kind of
it.
gutted we couldn't keep a clean sheet here,
Being
but
closed down here. An incisive pass.
lovely pass that is. Oh,
Lost the ball
good
thereafter.
defending in the end.
Well
defending.
defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Should really deliver from this position, but the defender in the way. He went in well. Lawrence. Malone. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Derby trying to pile on the pressure here.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes.
Ooh.
Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
3-1 here, and that could be that really, given the lack of time left. What do you think for the next game?
Well, Arsenal go up against West Ham United.
Must score!
Oh,
Well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung
should
on
have
to the ball.
scored. Should have scored that.
Pablo Sarabia. He's got his shot off now. He should have made more of that.
How has he missed that? Oh, mate, unlucky.
Now Johnson. Andre Wisdom. Here's Wilson. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross.
Emirates Stadium, please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
Pablo Sarabia.
Lacazette.
Alexandre Lacazette.
Kind of felt bad for playing Lacazette in a game like this, but you know, I've still rotated. I've still rotated quite a lot, really. Oh. A good balanced team. I've found this, you know, this to be, and there it is. Just the moment we waited for. Through to the next round of the Emirates FA Cup, which is fantastic. Thank you to Lacazette and his contribution with a hat-trick. So he's happy that we let him play that game. Cool. Let's go on to some training. Always good to give some of the youth and reserves players a bit of training, help them develop a little bit further. But at least I'm glad that we gave Hughes, you know, a good, 70, 80 minutes possibly when we brought Mkhitaryan on for him, I think. Good player. Got some prize money. We've had a transfer off of Koscielny. I would have accepted it, but I want him to finish his career at the club, you know. I do. I want him to end his career at the club. So I don't want him to go. Look at how many times Man United come in for my players, right? Like, Man United need some scouts outside of North London. Tournament prize money, brilliant. Stan Kroenke's rubbing his hands together at that tournament prize money. I think I'm going to call it a day there. Chelsea have the audacity to approach for Aubameyang. No chance. Never. Never. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there because it's almost 10:30 and my family will be going to bed shortly. Look at that. Lovren has gone to Hoffenheim. Damn. So, we are currently... Samuel, you've come in literally just as I'm ending the stream. But we are top of the league by 9 points. Why is it just taking me so long to work that out? Damn. 9 points clear of Manchester United and West Ham, funnily enough, who have had a really good season in this game. They're and then Spurs are actually in third place because, you know what I mean. No, they're not. They really are they? Because it does go off goal difference. No, they are fourth. We can say that they are fourth, and only leading by a point of Man City and Everton. The Liverpool and Chelsea have got a little bit of catching up to do. Good to see Burnley up there as well. Like, no, actually, no, it really isn't. I don't like Burnley. It's different to see Burnley. We have Palace, Southampton, Bournemouth, Fulham, Brighton, Wolves, Newcastle. I hope Wolves stay safe. I hope they stay safe. Leicester, Watford and Cardiff. Oh, I hope Leicester make it out of there as well. And Watford. Be ashamed to see Watford go down. Do you guys want to see the other leagues as well? Should we have a look at the competitions that we're in? I think, maybe. Let me go back a sec. So this is the Emirates FA Cup. And currently, in the cup, we have Millwall, Southampton, Huddersfield, Everton, West Brom, West Ham, Rotherham. Leeds and Wolves, I think, will go into a replay. I've just pressed the wrong thing and it takes so damn long, this does. Let's have a look at the replay. Leeds, Wolves, yeah, so they're still in it. They're both still in it currently. There's also Bournemouth beat Man City. Wow. So Bournemouth, Burnley, Borough and Norwich are both still in it currently. That'll go to a replay. Liverpool, Fulham, Leicester, Wimbledon beat Hull. Forest beat Stoke. Yes, Forest. Thank you. I love to see that. Get the fuck out of here, Stoke. MK Dons and Barnsley still in it. Notts County, Scunthorpe and Northampton again going to a replay. Chelsea are still in it, of course. We are still in it after that 3-1 win against Derby. Wigan and Newcastle still in it just at the minute. Sunderland and Watford as well. Man United, Bolton, Spurs, Bristol City, Reading, Rochdale, Villa, Gillingham and Sheffield United. Fleetwood and Swansea. That is pretty good for Fleetwood, holding Swansea to a draw. I hope they get into that. So the replays will be between Sheffield Wednesday and Gillingham. I don't really care who we get. You know, it would be nice to face a lower league team because I like to give my youth players and my reserve players as much game time as I possibly can. So if I play, you know, I can't really go and play, somebody like Hughes if we're facing Chelsea or Man United or Liverpool, can I really? But if it's somebody, you know, if it's MK Dons, for example, they were just the first team I saw there, then fair enough. This is the Carabao Cup. We actually got... Did we get knocked out of this? Quarterfinals, oh yeah, of course we did, 4-2. I was reading that as a victory for some reason. Yeah, we lost in the Carabao Cup to Man City 4-2, so we're not in that anymore. The semi-finals of that is Man City, Chelsea, Leicester, Swansea. Now Swansea are winning 1-0 on aggregate there, which is interesting. I'd love to see Swansea make it to the final. Ideally, like, I'm sorry Samuel, because you're a Chelsea fan, but I'd like to see either Leicester or Swansea win it, because who doesn't love a good underdog? Well, I don't really care about the Super Cup. Should we go through the Champions League and the Europa League before I finish as well, if you guys want? So the round of 16 in the Champions League, we've got Schalke versus Real Madrid. My dad is calling me, he's going to have to wait, I'm afraid. Dortmund versus Liverpool, Hoffenheim versus Valencia, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG basically, versus Porto. Juventus versus Atletico Madrid, Barcelona versus Bayern, Roma versus Man City, and Ajax versus Spurs. That'll be interesting to see how that pans out, because obviously Spurs actually got the better of them in the end in real life, but that was a little bit later than the round of 16. We are currently in the round of 32 in the Europa League, and we've got Benfica, so hopefully we can advance into the next round of that, yeah. Bordeaux and Moscow, CSK Moscow. We've got Lokomotiv Moscow and Stade Rennais, is that pronounced, I think? Rosenborg and Sevilla. I've missed quite a few here. Lazio and Slavia, Sporting Monaco, Zagreb and Villarreal, Sparta Prague and Chelsea, Besiktas and Leipzig even, Standard Liège and Lyon, Cardiff. What are Cardiff doing there against Genk? Rangers and Inter. Oof, that is tough on little old Rangers, that is. Man United and Marseille, PAOK and Real Betis, Napoli, Fenerbahce, Milan and Leverkusen. I think that's everything. And time for me to go. I should be back tomorrow, I think, with another episode.